Hello, Beans. How you doing? And your love. The topic of cicada days, we lose in touch. And now it just feels inhumane to lose this much. I don't know how to help you there, Emery. Have fun. I'm good. I've got mashed potatoes with turkey. Oh, yum. I'm generally gonna pass out. Maybe just stop. You could just stop. Yeah, I'm Canadian, so it's not Thanksgiving for me. So I think we're having chicken stew or something like that. Young folks starting up to marry this now. Oh, please, oh no. I ate 7 cake pops? Oh my god. Like homemade cake pops or like you went to Starbucks? And then my doctor said, don't do that if it hurts. And turkey. Turkey's good. And cheat. Yeah, I'm assuming you had a lot of food today. Hello, Milo. What? Hi, Odin. And now it just feels inhumane to lose this much. I give up. I ate 27 pickles? Good god. Pebble, you can most certainly try. Hi, weird. What have I done? Christ now feels damn inhumane to live all I dreamed of. I feel sick, but Milo, you have the flu, so that makes sense. I'm sorry you still feel sick though. I got a lot of food and figured out I'm very allergic to my grandparents' poodle mix. Uh-oh. No, Odin. Hello, Miles. My Thanksgiving is going horribly. Aw. There are cops outside my neighbor's house. Oh! That sounds exciting. Honestly, eating 7 cake pops is not the craziest thing. Eating 27 pickles is way a lot. Changed my user finally. I see that. Pebble PNG is pretty good. I like that. I only a bit today. I'm glad you ate today, though. Let's be like a barn. We sing songs to send them on their way. They found us again. They found us again. You made me dance in the kitchen with you. If I was the night, then you were the moon. You shorten it. You could. Okay, Pebble. What do you do if there are cops outside your neighbor? You kind of just have to. I don't know, man. You don't do anything. Like it's you know, there's not much you can do, man. Like half a can of Bach olives. Oh my god, that's a lot of olives. I feel like at 2 p.m. But oh wait, I was like at 2 p.m. but I feel so sick to eat anything more. You have a flu, so like that makes sense. I'm glad you ate something though. They aren't answering my text. Miles, it's just something that you might have to just, like, wait it out. It's gonna be okay. Hey, you love me, so I'll do the same. My hair's a mess and I haven't washed it. Oh no, Odin. Well, I'm gonna be honest, Miles. Something obviously did if there's an ambulance and police, but it's gonna be okay. Like, there's not much you can do about it right now. And now your courage would never cease. Like the waves of the sea, like the waves I see. Say it once more. Speak to my chest. I wanna bleed all the words you've said. Call us a dawn. Hello, Timeblade. How you doing? Meow. You don't say you love me, so I'll do the same. Ooh. Miles Morales jacket. I think my sister might have made that for herself at some point. You made me dance in the kitchen with you. If I was the night, then you were the moon. Hello. Walter, are you bald? I'm not, no.
There's nothing in the fridge.
Goo gooby. But people do like to draw me bald. I don't know why. You know? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Like, you guys have been telling me how you guys are doing. It sounds like Thanksgiving's going well. Haha. Anyways, I'm Canadian. I don't, there's no Thanksgiving this weekend. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Milo. It's the inverse Jack Manifold effect. Real. Hi, Nim. Nim, I am so normal about how Royer it treats Pepito. I'm so normal. I know what to do tonight. What are you doing tonight? Hello, Bale. How you doing? Happy random Thursday. It do be a Thursday. Nice seeing you. Nice seeing you. I'm doing great. Sure stayed in the dorm, so no Thanksgiving for me. Ah, shave your head? I've done it before. I did it for Cops for Cancer when I was like in 8th grade. Raised $4,000. Been listening to music and coaching all day. I've been so lazy in bed. It's fine. You can have off days. Today I didn't do as much as I wanted to, but I actually did quite a bit. I made a thumbnail. There's a new video coming out tomorrow. This is the next part of the Slay the Princess, but you know. Guys, okay, actually before we get into this, and I'll probably say this again, while we're playing when more people are here, but tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow is the first day of the Watchers SMP. If you guys don't know what the Watchers SMP is, it is an SMP that I started when I first got into streaming. It's already technically had a season 1, but you don't need to know anything about it because we're restarting it. So the new world, new characters, there's gonna be mods this time, but the kind of like the difference, like the appeal of the Watchers SMP, is that everything is canon. Nothing is lore. It's all canon. Everything that happens in the world. There's no retcons, there's no nothing. It's lore. It happens. It's real. And that includes you guys, the chat. You guys are the Watchers. So chat is canon. For me, for instance, my character, your little eyes that follow me around, you can talk to me. I can answer you. And same thing with everyone else's chat. Yeah. Good Saturdays on table. Yes, watchers. Hello, Lucifer. Hello, Ninjor. Watch if it's a small attention span. All good. Like, it's just gonna be me playing Minecraft, you know? So, like, I mean, if you're the type of person who watches my streams, it's just gonna be basically that, but we're playing Minecraft. It's a mod pack that I made. Obviously, I didn't make the mods, but I'm the one that put the mod pack together. Billy actually did the resource pack, which is nice. Yeah, and the first day is just gonna be, what time will be at? It will be at 3 p.m. PST. Tomorrow. But I said we already watch your streams, but I'm watching them. Oh, fair enough. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so that's the big news. So it's gonna have, at the beginning, it's gonna have more people later, but at the beginning, it's gonna be me, Cakebird, and Mischief. But we've kind of staggered our entrances, so it's gonna be me tomorrow, and then Cakebird's gonna log on Sunday, and then Mischief is gonna log on Tuesday. And there's a little bit, like, there's some surprises in there. There's some mods that people don't know about. There is some, like, we're gonna be helping each other do lore stuff, and by lore stuff, I mean, like...
There's nothing in the fridge.
Gooby. Kind of like the idea... I am canon. Shoots cannonballs at you. Yep. He's definitely trying to push that kid away so he doesn't get attached and gets left behind. Yeah, but he's failing at it. I have to watch it at a later time. Looking forward to, though. All good. The VODs will be on, like a... Here, let me turn the music down a little bit. Like, the VODs will still be, like, on Twitch forever, basically. But I'm also going to be making a separate YouTube channel called The Watchers SMP, where it's gonna have, like, all the VODs in a playlist. And then, hopefully... Oh, it's Cakebird! Hello, Cakebird, hello! I was just talking about the Watchers SMP. Hello. Hold on. There we go. I absolutely want to go stab the princess finally. We're getting there. Adds hello. Opinions on this emote. It's very funny. I really like it a lot, actually. It's very good. I ate too much cornbread. Oh. Rip, I guess. Rip. Hi, Alanis. Currently finished math homework. Have fun. That is amazing. Everything in one place is amazing. Yes. So, yeah, the idea would be that, like, Watchers SMP will have its own YouTube channel where all the VODs will be in a playlist. The VODs will get uploaded probably, like, so for instance, Cakebird is uploading, like, his VODs to his channel, but then, like, I'll make a playlist on the Watchers SMP, like, so that there's a so, like, technically it's watching it from Cakebird's YouTube channel, but, like, it's in a playlist on the Watchers SMP. You guys get it. And then, like, for instance, I'm gonna be making shortened versions of my videos that will be uploaded on my channel, but then will also be in a playlist on the Watchers SMP YouTube. So, like, it's gonna be in one place, but it'll be uploaded to different channels. I hope that makes sense. I am doing great, Rambo. I'm doing great. So Bud is alluding to killing Emma Pitt, and I'm like, listen, pretty boy. Subit's dead. How can he kill anyone? He's effing dead. He's dead. Like, how can he kill anyone? He has to effing come back first before he can threaten to kill some eggs. He's just like, I'm gonna kill an egg. He's like, you're literally in purgatory. When I asked you if you could play... Wait. Oh, I said you need to come out of the cabinet first. We don't know that. We know that for sure. Yeah, but, like, this man is, like, doing a threat where he's just like, guys, I'm gonna kill this egg. And it's like... Okay, but you have to stream on the QSMP first. So really, it's a win. Anyways, for people who just joined from Cakebird's stream, I was talking about the Watchers SMP. It's starting tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming it at 3 p.m. PST. That's what I said before, yes. And it is a server where everything is canon. Including the chat. So, I'm very, very excited. This was, like, Watchers SMP, when I first started it, was, like, the main reason why I started streaming was because I wanted to do a Minecraft roleplay server, 2 years ago. And so, I'm very excited that it's back. You don't need to know anything about the first one. Trust me, it's not going to be relevant. And I'm just very excited. It's my ghost powers. Okay, I'm ready to kick this man. I want the spin/cold combo. Sounds hilarious. I don't know if we can. I do. So at this point, also, I bought up a like a playthrough guide basically at this point because I don't know how to get a lot of the things. So I'm gonna be following that. So don't hate me. A win for the eggs of all the mom. Real. Can you imagine one day the cabinet behind just opens on its own? I doubt it. What would you do if Caper came out of your floorboards? Cry. Seance on stream, please. Will y'all be doing canon lives? No, because again, everything is canon. So if we were to say something like, oh, we only have 3 lives, and then someone just, like, dies to a lava, dies to fall damage, and then dies to, like, a skeleton, like, that's stupid, right? Bonk. And I think you can do plenty of lore stuff, like, story-wise, without there being, like, a death, right? So, like, QSMP was doing that for a while, where there was no permanent deaths for, like, a really long time. And then it's just now that they've added permanent deaths. And really the permanent death system on QSMP is just kind of like if the story makes it sound good. But the thing is that, like, I said this to people the first time that we made Watchers SMP was that, like, everything is your choice, right? So, like, if your character canonically is basically seeing a button that says respawn, because again, everything is canon, so you can choose not to press it. You know what I mean? And then then your character would be, like, effectively dead. So, yeah, so, like, in-game chat is in canon, like, everything is canon. Like, when I say everything, I mean it. I mean everything. Everything is canon. This is what I mean. Second thing, this is a thing that only, like, I'm doing, out of, like, the group of people that you guys probably know. But I got invited to another Minecraft server that's starting on December 1st. And it's a server that is only going to be around for 30 days. So I'll be playing on Watchers and on this server at the same time, basically. The 30-day server is...
There's nothing in the fridge.
Goo gooby.
Goo gooby. The 30-day server is not gonna be a lore server. It's basically just that. What can a bunch of people do? Christmas SMP. Basically. It's just gonna be like, there's like, I think like 30 something people on that server. And it's just to see kind of like what people can do in 30 days. We've done it before, a 30-day SMP. It's actually, where like I met a few people that you guys might know, but maybe not. Like, it's where, like, I really got to know, like, Trashy and Dodd and Chimby and, like, those people that I usually don't actually get to talk to very much. But they're all going to be on that server, so. Also, Lucifer's on that server, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, so that's starting December 1st. So there's, like, so much Minecraft content. But anyways, I'm going to go for a bit. I'm not even in my room, but it's bothering me. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm not that. You're so correct. I am not a word wizard. True. Yup. Yeah. I blew up an entire server in 4 days. Withers and spawn everything. Don't ever kill my dog in Minecraft. Yeah, I think there's, like, some rules on it that's, like, stuff like, don't kill each other's pets, like, no griefing. Like, there's a bunch of rules and stuff. It's not gonna be like that. It's very much like to see what people could build in 30 days, for sure. Okay, guys. Let's do the thing that people are actually here for. Spooky. So I've done, like, I already have a save, right? But I don't remember how many endings we did on this save, and I don't remember what we did, so...
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Bribery, thank you for the lurk. For people who haven't been here before, Slay the Princess is a horror game. On, like, the scale of horror, it's not too bad. There's some blood, but it's not, like, extremely realistic. There's some body horror stuff, but again, not really... Can you look at your history? Yeah, but history is usually, like... like, yeah, but I would have to scroll, like, far, I think, to figure out what, like, this is all, like, the history is, like, what I've said. It's, like, I don't think it's gonna be very helpful. Yeah. But someone who looks like you? Crazy. Yeah, so it's a horror, but it's not, like, on the scale of horror. Not too bad. But it has, like, a really good story and everything like that. You'll figure it out. Once you get into the rabbit hole, it becomes scarier. Bale, I don't know how to tell you this, but I've been playing this game for, like, 9 hours. Like, I've gone to the ending, like, maybe, like, 3 or 4 times already. Is there an achievements tab? There is an achievements tab, but I don't know, what I've done this run. Because I've gone to the ending and restarted the game, like, 3 or 4 times at this point. Don't give me that look. What do you mean? Yes, Nim. Or becomes mommy god. That's actually the route that I want to get. But like a very specific one. And I'm gonna pull up. Surely there's a tab. Where's my tab that has it? It's this one. That gives me cheat sheets. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this, but we're gonna try our best. Yes, I did see that. I did see that. Okay. So I'm gonna try to get this ending, and hopefully we get it. Okay, so first we need to get the tower. I've heard this like a bajillion times, so I'm gonna skip through this, alright? Alright.
You're here. That's the spirit. You make your war. She will not ignore. The interior blade.
Okay, we take the blade. We enter the basement.
The daughter, her voice.
Who's?
She said, "Don't let."
Continue
Good.
down the stairs.
You're still listening. You walk down the stairs. She's focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I haven't decided yet.
How about you
and then
Don't you dare.
And then let's tighten our grip.
You ignore the trembling in your.
You poor.
You step forward.
I'm probably so.
She's unarmed.
And then we're gonna try to slay the princess.
Doubt, a moment of distraction and hesitation is all. It feels. Holy shit! Though she's unarmed, we can still turn.
Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasp. Excuse me? Do you think this is? Can you not feel
Actually,
those
I don't
ruptured
think this is
organs
gonna get it
bouncing
because I
around in
think
there?
we've already done
If the
like
princess doesn't do our friend in herself, the two of you clash for the final time.
Oh.
The two
I don't
of
think
you
we're gonna get
fall
it,
to the
actually.
floor.
This.
The princess gasps.
You put up more of. Do you really?
But you don't have time to worry over such things.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get the adversary. Okay. Because I think I've already done, okay, hold
You're
on.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, the adversary. Hold on. There's definitely more adversary stuff that we can do. Hold on. This playthrough thing is like so confusing. Hold on, let me read this. Okay. Read the edits that make a clean save before making any choice. You can now choose whether to confront the princess or with or without the blade. Take the blade, select slay the princess right away after accounting. The princess is in the basement. If you choose unlodge the blade and attack her from a different angle, you will enter Eye of the Needle. We've already done Eye of the Needle. Alternatively, choose keep pushing. And it's like, aren't you jumping the gun here? Then slay the princess when she taunts you. She taunts you to strike her heart will unlock that shouldn't have worked achievement. Let's do that.
You're here to.
I've kind of done this already, so we're just gonna proceed to the
warning.
cabin.
Before you, she will lie. Are you the point? The princess will do and say whatever she thinks of Chris.
Okay. Okay, so you're definitely supposed to take the blade. And then you enter the basement.
The door to the her fear.
Is that...
This isn't what good. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure as you descend the final step. Looks like she could rip those.
Oh, it's you again. And you brought...
So you can just... take the blade and slate the princess right away.
Good. Here we go. Oh, we'll make it count. You can feel flesh give way before us. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we're not gonna win.
Okay, and then you're supposed to say... I say you cut... Ooh! Does it keep pushing?
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push.
And then... Okay, this is gonna be different now, because I've never done this before. Silently continue pushing.
Yes, you're right. We don't even need to talk about it.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. As she strikes you again, you hear the whine of straining metal, and then a snap. We're fine! But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude.
Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor. I said we're fine.
Okay,
I
stubborn.
didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened.
Stubborn is...
You might not have said
man.
as much, but you certainly implied it.
Oh my god, dude.
It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
Okay.
She tosses it at your feet.
Okay. And then you're just supposed to say, pick up the blade and attack her again. Yeah, you're not supposed to explore. You're just supposed to do...
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a
want to
single,
stab her eyes of a fork,
terrible,
good to God.
lethal blow. Wait, does that mean we're dead? Or rather, about to be dead? As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and it's over. It's finally over. No, it's not. We're just getting started.
Oh, it's so good. Like, Stubborn is such a good character. It's like, no, it's not. We're just getting
But
started.
it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that.
I love Stubborn. I am him. Stubborn's voice is so good.
Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Okay, yeah,
Wait,
I mean...
no, that can't be right.
I mean, we get up.
Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive. Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over. What about her? The blade went right through her heart.
Mm-hmm.
What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine.
Uh-huh.
No, she's dead. She has to be... No! Right. We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
A little bit, narrator.
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect. The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely
Oh,
wincing,
boy.
and hurls it at your feet.
These are like slightly different dialogue than I got when I did this the first time.
You know what to do. Again! But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that?
I don't know, man. Stubborn just wants to fight for real.
All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, we just missed her heart? Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong.
Clearly.
You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
He does. Okay. And then untack her again.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage. And then we get up.
See, this is not giving me the ending that I want. Huh, interesting. Huh. It's not, it didn't give you the option.
Yes.
But hopefully maybe it
And
will.
then you get up.
Who knows?
That was a good one. More.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through
Yeah,
you
this is the
before you
ending
have a
I got
chance to
before.
act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment. And then you get up and do it again. We're all still here, isn't it?
Dang.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is...
What?
Did... Huh. It's the end of the world. Far from it.
I feel so...
Dang, that didn't work. That's weird. It didn't give me the option.
She's gone. Is that...
I feel strongly. Yeah. I'm upset. Oh, I'm already at the end.
I think you know.
Oh, I only had one more ending. Oh, okay. I think I could just destroy the mirror. I think I get an achievement for this. You don't need answers from that thing that lives in the mirror. You already know what you are. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. I feel therefore I scream, good god. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vest for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. See, I don't remember what endings I got, so, we're about to find out, I guess.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Okay. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I
When the
guess.
echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to... So, will you attempt to destroy...
What do I do? I can just slay the princess and see what happens. How many endings do you have left? I don't know, man. There's so many achievements. I have... Hold on, let me tell you what achievements I have. So, I have 62 achievements out of 97. I'm just gonna slay the princess. I want to see what happens.
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it.
Empty and I've been coding for hours. Oh no. I don't remember what endings I got. Okay, obviously I got this one.
Sensation of bleeding and sweating,
We
and
just
you
got that.
feel the shame of 100 deaths and the.
Do you remember when we...
Remain silent. Sure.
But you say nothing.
Oh, shoot.
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster and faster and faster. I kill you, you kill me.
I forgot about her.
Hollow eyes watch from the dark corners of a forgotten place flooded by emotions left unspoken. The tide rises. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life.
Oh, my phone is at 5%, so... uh-oh. I have the perfect date for us. Yeah, bunny? What?
And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
I'm okay lingering. I don't want to linger. I deserve what you did to me. I won't engage with violence. Yeah, but there's no need for us to keep fighting. I don't want to linger.
Then don't.
Oh, right. We got...
You become nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts.
Right.
You are terrified of a power so far beyond you that it strips the meaning from your every action. But at the feet of that power, the dark parts of you cannot help but burn away. Your inadequacies reduced to cinders by the blazing light of the divine.
Right, we got a god ending. I forgot.
When I proclaimed my godhood and presented you with a place by my side in my new creation, you gladly took it.
We did do that.
Without me, there is no future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
I'm doing great, Rainy Nights. We're just kind of like, I didn't realize there was only one ending left in this playthrough, so we're kind of finishing it so that we can start a new playthrough. Submitting to you was a mistake. You were consumed by your own ego. I want to game with violence. You're consumed by your own ego.
And through your lack of one, you too were consumed. Yet together, we were able to create something beautiful.
Alright, Odin. Oh.
Flesh is a vehicle, and to destroy the flesh is to strand the spirits. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine.
Oh, never mind. That's awesome, Milo. I'm glad. She looks so foreboding but beautiful. She is in a lot of forms. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Fooz? Foozy? Hello, welcome. I've completed this game like quite a few times. I think this is like the 4th time, but we're trying to get all the achievements. So Fuzz is fine? Like, okay. Hello. Don't worry about it. She's fine.
Resist my violence, but it overcame you. Did you understand the flesh wasn't you? Or did you choose to gift yourself to someone who thought she hated you?
Fuzz, thank you so much for the follow.
To fear me is to fear losing the flesh. The flesh is not the spirit.
I did not get this dialogue the last time I got the Wraith, and this one's spookier. Spooky right after Thanksgiving dinner, love this. Honestly, a mood. I fear you now more than ever.
You have no reason to fear me. There would be no dance if we weren't equals. And are we not dancing now?
Went to my grandmother's house for Thanksgiving today, and she gave me her vintage mini collection. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, this one's
Your
gonna be
little
weird.
bird drives a stake into your body. And another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me.
The deconstructed princess is awful. I hate this one. Ugh. My niece is putting balls in her diaper. She looks derpy? Yeah. Yeah, the deconstructed damsel is like... was not a fun one. I did not like...
You sought the truth, then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp? Then don't.
Okay, okay. She's a very bad anime. Look, yeah, that was kind of like the idea. Because you were like asking her over and over again what would make her happy, and she just goes, what makes you happy? What makes you happy? And you're just like, I'm gonna die.
Leave with me. There's no need for you to fight what we are.
Alright, guys. Do we want to go with the shambling mound this time, or do we want to, or do we wanna kill her? Nah, let's keep going. I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
Is my game gonna crash again? Oh. As a clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
That's great. That was wicked. Uh-oh. Yeah, basically.
There is no constant. There is no center.
I'm so sorry, Milo. I hope you get medicine and some rest.
You cannot remove something without removing the relations which define it. To destroy what you perceive as evil is to damn everything you perceive as good. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Okay. I'm gonna try to slay her. It's gonna be interesting to do this.
Even now you think you can destroy me. If it takes all of eternity to break your delusion, I will still break it.
Dang, there it is. The center of the storm circles always has fight in if you mean.
You don't have to face her alone.
And the hero is back. Let's go. Where's everyone else?
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
Breaking a goddess's heart unless you know what makes them tick as a god. Well, it's a good thing I'm also a god. And look, since she brought up her tail and ears. Nice.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Well, let's go.
Then let's go.
Let's go. Alright, we're going back. Back to where it all began. She gives you an option here to, like, make it so that we forget, and I kind of want to do that this time, because last time
And here we are.
one time I slayed her.
I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
No.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
The hero has become the narrator, it's true.
It's almost over, isn't it? That's okay. Let's just talk, the two of us, one more time, before you kill me.
I forgot I got a... Oh, shoot. I forgot the damsel was the first time. Oh,
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us.
Ooh, this is gonna be, yikes.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
You're really going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me. You don't have to. You know that, right?
Oh, this is different. This is different than last time. Uh-oh.
But if that's what you want, we might as well talk a bit first. I wouldn't mind a few extra minutes.
Oh, this one's sad. I hate this. Okay, I guess we sit with her. Lucifer, she's upset. I don't want to be a god.
I don't think I want that either.
Are you the same as out there?
I don't feel the same. I feel smaller.
I only wanted to slay the you out there. It's easier to want to kill an abstract concept than it is a person. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out. I don't really think I ever really wanted to slay you. What are you gonna do? I don't want to have to slay you.
Then maybe you don't have to kill me. Maybe there never even has to be an ending.
Bale, what the F? What the F? What the F? She's upset and sad.
I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix this place and make us both forget. Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
The last time she gave me this option, I actually ended up slaying her. No smashing the goddess of hyper death, please. I never heard her referred to the goddess of super death. That's hyper death. That's awesome.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
I mean, I didn't do it last time. I'm actually kind of interested. We're gonna find ourselves back here eventually.
And when we do, we'll make the same choice. We'll choose to forget, and we'll reset everything, again.
And we've probably done it 100 times at this point. We're talking about this right now. How do you know we haven't done this before? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I want to be... Is there any other way?
I think you brought that knife down here for a reason. It has to be a part of how this ends.
Oof. Okay, let's try your plan. I didn't try it last time. I take it all back. I don't want this. I don't want to kill you. It's too late. Is it too late to go back to being a god? Okay, then let's do it. I believe in us. Agree to her plan.
Okay, if this is your choice, then we're doing it. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
Okay.
She takes the blade from our hand. She raises her gentle eyes to ours, a fondness in her gaze.
Oh, she has to kill me. See, if Bunny was here, she would be like, you need to say I love you. I need to say, you know what? Since one time when I killed her, she said I love you. Fine. I guess we do it.
Everything is going to be okay. I love you too.
It's a love story. Well then. Dang, man.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What a weird way to start the stream. Alright. Okay, let me open up this this thing that I was following on how to get some endings. Yikes, man. Alright. Okay. We need to get the tower. Okay. Back to square one. Yup. Bye, Rambo. Have a good sleep. Alright, I'm sorry for people who haven't watched this before, but I am going to be skipping through a lot of this. I'll explain what I'm doing. So, I am going to be doing the tower ending. So, you enter the cabin, you take the blade, you kill her, or you steal your nerves and step forward, then drop the blade, exhaust all dialogue options of her, then select, examine the change, attempt to return upstairs, define a key, then select slay the princess twice, choose to give up. The tower is all these endings based on the major arcana? No, not at all. They mean tower in as in like she is towering above you. Although that would have been really cool if that was the case. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the tower. That is good, Milo. I'm glad. It would actually have been really interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna read this, make sure I do everything right. Enter the cabin, grab the blade, then confront the princess in every choice you wish until you explore. Pledge yourself to her. Complete chapter 1 by following the steps of the tower path. Take the blade after entering the cabin. Select I'm not gonna help you, then choose slay yourself. Yeah, that's what we want. I see, that would have been cool. It would have been. Okay. Okay, we're gonna be skipping through a lot of stuff. Alright, here we go.
You're here.
Okay, we're just gonna slightly continue to the cabin. What? No. What the F just happened? What? What? I wasn't expecting it to do that. What? What? I got an achievement for that. I think it's because, like, remember, we forgot everything, and so the idea is that we're starting again, but, like, it's an ending still. The end is of everything, the beginning of something new. That was, okay, hold on. We need to do a new game now.
You're here to...
Okay, we now we slightly continue to the cabin. Okay, here we go.
You make your... The interior blade. You take the door to the... She said, don't let it... Good. You walked as she's focused.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step...
Oh, I'm probably chained up. So,
She's on...
thank you.
Against your will. Don't know what...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Oh, have you decided?
Hi, Void. How are you doing? Okay, okay, examine the change.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up, they're large and...
I'm guessing you...
Maybe it's doubtful.
Go upstairs.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement. Someone...
Okay, right to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way easier.
I heard the door slam. The knife.
You...
Okay, and then you try to slay the princess.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down. The princess flinches as you strike and your weapon sinks into her shoulder.
Dang, man.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
Gaze into the void. It's Void.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
Yeah, she's
It's an
not.
act. She's unarmed and there's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
Don't gaze into me.
As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you. The two of you struggle on the ground. You lash out with the blade, slicing wherever you can. Her fists connect with your body again and again, each blow stronger than the last, shattering bone and rupturing tissue with reckless abandon. Forget trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Okay, slay the princess.
You roll out of her grasp and shakily push yourself back to your feet. Though every inch of you is in pain, the princess probably has it worse. Blood pours out from countless gashes, staining her once pristine dress. She pauses for a moment, catching her breath, staring at you with wild eyes.
A bonk gaze with consent. You need to apologize to the void.
We can still turn this around.
Welcome back, Odin. Okay, now we give up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm sorry, narrator. Dang,
As the force
Jonathan
of her
Sims.
blows overwhelms your body, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering uselessly to the cobblestones below. I suppose you just lacked the will to finish the job.
Fuzz, I'm gonna be honest, like, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Like, I don't think, Void is actually taking, like, offense to it or anything like that. Don't worry. As a secondary Void creature, I respect all Void creatures. Fair enough, fair enough.
The princess, wounded but still alive, stands to face you.
Alright, she's about to choke us with her knee.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you to the ground. Her knee slides to your throat and your windpipe is crushed under weight you didn't think her frame could possibly possess.
Pathetic.
Oh, okay, well, rip, I guess.
This is the end, isn't it? Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after
You're on a
all.
path
Put the
in the
blame
woods,
on me.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Buzz, I usually people don't use tone indicators. I usually try to interpret the tone for people because, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people in my chat that, also can't, like, read tone through. Yeah. Anyways, you understand. You understand. Okay. How do I get this? Okay, complete chapter 1 by following the steps. Okay. Take the blade after entering the cabin and check. Select, I'm not gonna help. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I feel like for things that are just, like, not super obvious. So, like, if you say something like, I don't know, like, it's like, I don't really like that. But you're, like, joking around. It's something like that. That is a command.
You're here to slay her.
Okay, we're gonna kind of skip a little bit to this.
Oh, she will. We might. Can we? I'm not. You're being
We
it.
have
Just.
the voice
I
of
agree.
the
Rest.
effing
So,
broken.
if that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Kind of a bit. You don't have to. Like, I know tones without it. Yeah.
The interior of the cabin is large. What? We don't.
Okay, take the blade.
You.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement. It's still her boon.
Is that?
You weren't. We need to get. Should we? It doesn't.
Continue down the stairs.
Making your way, the princess towers over you. The chain is nothing
Alright, she's
to
towering
her.
over me.
It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Oh, don't worry, Fuzz. Like, don't worry. Okay.
The little bird.
You've brought. Drop it.
Okay. It's like I'm not gonna help you. Okay. I'm gonna...
As
tighten
if
my
on
grip.
command, the blade slips. But we did. I have
Okay.
Of course. Oh, I understand.
Kneel.
Oh,
Kneel.
Your legs buckle.
that's my good. The last time. What draws?
Speak.
Nobody should have. Then you shouldn't have trusted. He's being mellow. That's.
It doesn't tell me what to do. Remain silent.
Do you think? Perhaps you.
Do it. No object. Don't know what. As your eye.
I love how you can't choose these. Okay,
You
pick up the
reach
blade.
forward and grasp.
Stand.
This one's easy. Okay.
Okay,
You can
stand.
feel a creaking tension. The princess eye.
To defy me.
What? You don't have to. Oh, we'll end this up. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End.
Okay. See, there's a thing that says select I'm not gonna help you, then choose slay yourself. But I don't think this is the correct slay yourself.
No, you can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has to be done.
Now she's a queen this run? Yeah. Now, Nim.
The blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
Oh, come on, narrator. Come on.
Look at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god.
stealthy with those bird hands. I mean, we are a bird. So...
It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion.
Mitch, if you would like this one.
But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you?
God, I would give up immediately. What a woman.
It's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
This is not what I was supposed to do.
Ah!
The narrator screaming is always...
You bring the blade to your neck. You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries. Your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever.
Yikes. 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 Oof. Oh. See, the last time we kind of got a similar ending to this, when the narrator got in trouble, we were like, became her pet. So this is different.
No.
What I walked into?
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
Me when women say I'm hers and that makes me slice my neck sexually. Lick screen. Guys, I saw something on Tumblr that was just like, yeah, Slay the Princess is just like people figuring out what their very, very specific kink is, and then I'm just like, Anyways, you guys can stare at the screen for a second, because I forgot that dinner exists, and I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be back. Been acquired. God, have you enjoyed your gazing, I guess? I don't know. Okay, I wasn't expecting the answer to that question to be yes, but okay. Well,
We will. I promise.
yeah, okay, Broken.
I know you will.
Broken is you guys.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one. I did not like her and the narrator saying everything goes dark and you. I did not like that. No. Only the narrator's allowed to say that. Okay, this is the one I wanted to get, so are you guys ready?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Oh, let me guess. At the end of that path is a cabin. Excuse me? This is the third time we've been here, and this is hardly a path in the woods. It's all big and weird.
Oh my god, Paranoid is here. Oh my god, Paranoid is here. Oh my god, Paranoid is here. Oh my god, my boy Paranoid is... Yes! Hold on, let me eat some of my food. Paranoid is here.
Another witness to her radiance. Her hour is soon upon us.
Mischief is gonna miss the best part for real. Oh, there's ads? Let me wait. I can eat my food then. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of cheese on this one. Oh my god. Okay, ads are over. Hold on, let me grab one more bite. Okay, here we go.
I'm here to keep him in check. I'm sick of prying fingers digging around in our head, and he's making it all too easy for them to get in.
I love Paranoid so much. I love Paranoid so much.
This is bad.
It's okay, narrator. It's fine.
Oh, is it now? I hadn't noticed. Do you need a primer, Mr. Amnesiac?
What the F does that mean? Ooh, first time seeing this scene? Well, hello? Is it Brandon? Brandon Boone? I just want to make sure it's not Brayden. Hello, welcome. It's the first time for me seeing this scene too, and I'm, nervous.
No, I'm quite alright, but if all of you would take a moment to settle down, there's something important I'd like to get across to you before it's too late.
Hello.
Is it about the princess? We already know all about the princess.
She's gonna kill us.
Not to be trusted, that one.
I love Paranoid so much.
No, I mean, yes, it's about the princess, but whatever you think I'm going to say, it's probably not that.
Try me, man. Try me, man. I've heard it all.
You're not to be trusted either.
Guys, I do different routes and Slay the Princess, not to get different princesses, but to get the voices I like, and Paranoid is definitely up there. Ooh, Paranoid is very good. I love Paranoid.
Look, fine, just out with it already, yeah? But if I hear the words, "You're here to slay her," or "If you don't, it will be the end of the world," you'll have lost speaking privileges.
You're gonna lose speaking privileges, narrator.
You're going to hear some of those words, but not all of them. Definitely not all in that order.
Oh my god. Terrance Crispy Chicken? Hello, welcome. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I'm very dyslexic and I should not be reading names. Have you played 3 yet? Yes. I think I've played, like, to the end maybe like 3 or 4 times. Yeah. I suck at names too. Bonk. I already lost the privilege. Real. I mean, how many achievements do I have? I have 63 achievements out of 97. I played this game for 18 hours. And it's definitely not because Jonathan Sims is the voices in our head. That'd be crazy.
I'm interested. Really?
Glad you're liking it. It's a great game. It's actually a really amazing game.
I know. It's probably a bunch of lies, but even lies have a kernel of truth to them.
I love Paranoid so much.
You two are just wasting your time. It's all going to end when we open that cabin door, which means it's already all over. What's the point of dawdling when the end is already written?
Yeah, okay, Broken.
Okay, that nonsense he's going on about, that's what we need to talk about. You've been here before, obviously.
That's crazy, narrator. How did you figure that one out?
So you have met us. Because boy, were you in denial about that last time.
No, he hasn't met us.
No, I haven't met you, but reality is clearly falling apart at the moment, and the only reason that would happen is if you knew things you weren't supposed to know.
That's crazy. It sounds kind of like maybe you know a lot more about what's going on than you should, narrator. That's crazy. I'm sorry. It's breaking word / name down to more recognizable words shapes helps. It does. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna end up just calling you crispy chicken unless you tell me explicitly not to. Is that mashed potatoes with gravy? No, I'm Canadian, so our Thanksgiving was last month. It's rice with broccoli, chicken, and cheese. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. That sounds good besides the broccoli part, personally. Fair enough. I'm actually, hold on a sec, guys. I just have to check something. I'll be right back. You guys can, be at the BRX soon screen. I'll be right back, guys, I swear. guys. I am back. Hello. What the F? Why am I being attacked for being Canadian? I'm trying my best, man. Okay. Here we go.
What the hell are you talking about? He's talking about those weird marble trees and how wrong everything looks.
They're made out of marble. Sometimes I can still hear their voice. Guys, I just... Oh my god, guys. There was like a lot of cheese in this, and it was like a lot, and so I had to take some of it out. Yeah. That's basically what was happening.
Yes, exactly. Whatever you did before gave her far too much power. So you've got to cut it out, get to that cabin and slay her before things get any more out of hand.
Yeah, I don't think we really have that choice anymore, man. Looks like that treats in the Lorax. It kind of does.
We gave her power. Why didn't you ever tell us we could do that? We probably would have gone about things very differently if we knew that.
That's crazy, right, Hero? That he doesn't just tell us that our thoughts of the princess affect her? That's crazy, bro. He ain't got no hair, though? Yeah.
We've built a new god, and she is limitless.
Silt versus reference.
Are our thoughts doing that? Make her small, make her small, make her small, make her small. Shit! What if I'm doing it wrong? What if I'm making her even stronger?
Paranoid is so base for that. Make her small, real.
Do you hear those two, with their runaway thoughts? I'm only giving you the sliver of information I'm giving you now because things are already deep in the shitter. This was my last card to play, and it looks like it's already made things worse, so hurry. Cabin. Now.
Dang, man. Let me eat my dinner first. Okay, so now hold on. I have so many questions. I'm not going to have any questions. Head to the cabin, run away. Stay where you are.
And right now you have neither the time nor the mental acuity to handle a single response. It's now or never.
Dang, man. This is like, but it's like your fault. Sorry, I just want to finish this food. Oh, Bunny, you're gonna love this ending. No thoughts, but someone mentioned that Fuelish is breaking. He could go death tone him and like, oh. You're so right. That message you put in the general chat was brilliant. Was it really? Because, like, I feel like people, like, I mean, like, I was, like, trying to, like, comfort people, and I feel like I made people cry. So, I don't know. Okay. I'm not going to the cabin until I have answers. What am I?
As you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin.
Okay, I'm going! Dang! No, I didn't.
Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
Okay, dang, I'm going to the cabin.
The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight.
Uh-huh.
Any, words of warning?
I hate that. What? Oh, I'm sorry.
You already know everything you need to know.
Okay, but are we gonna be able to see her? Oh, I'm sorry, Bunny. Okay, I guess I proceed to the cabin.
As you step forward, the cabin explodes.
Well then.
You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you. You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you.
My opus. Will you send me messages like that while we're dating? Biblically accurate princess! First time I've seen this piece of music in action, yes, let's go! I let her blow me back into the trees. So, for the people who are new here, I don't know if you guys know this, but, like, eyes are kind of my thing, so, they're leaving you from fictional eldritch horror? Okay. Okay.
The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
I'm super normal about this.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
You should watch the show Soul Eater. It kind of seems up your alley. Man, do I have some news for you. I recently did a cosplay photo shoot with a bunch of my friends of Soul Eater. I was, Krona. And it was like, all of us were like, we've been waiting 10 years to do this shoot. Yeah. I'll show you the pictures in just a second.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
I'm normal about this. Giggling on the inside of any ice mommy. Can tell another Soul Eater fan when I see one. The blade that's what I'm thinking. I gotta run. Thank you so much for doing the episode. I'm super proud of this music and finally got to see it.
Wait, hold on a sec. 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 I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I was gonna say, guys, hey, I think I missed something. Hey, did you have maybe a hand in making this? Use the music, guys. Oh,
dude, what was? Oh shoot, what was the ending? I don't know if the guy's still here, but if you are, what was the ending? Shoot, hold on a sec. I'm trying to remember what song it was. It was for. And music guy, dude. Okay, what was the song? The song you get when you do this ending, but then you like destroy her, and you get that like that ending where she like kills you with her own hands, and then she becomes like a flesh monster. Like that ending, that music, banger. Hold on. I'm turning off this music for a second. It's like, I have a clip of it on my TikTok. This one's good. Let's go. Hold on. It is this song. It's this one.
Heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was and ever will be.
This one's good. Let's go.
Damn right we did. You'll get over it.
I just killed a goddess, feeling good. That music. That's the Fury? Yeah. That one. The music for that, stellar. Love that one. Man. You did a great job. Okay, it's now our number voice. Do we embrace a billion or do we take the brain? You made a TikTok about it, I'm blushing? Yee. Yee. Dude, like, I've been obsessed with this game forever. I, like, found out about it because of TikTok. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Brandon, thank you so much for the follow. Music is- wait, hold on. Yeah, the music is still going, hold on. I just turned it off. Sign my forehead. No, like, I found out about this game because of TikTok, and I recognized Jonathan Sims' voice, like, immediately, and I was like, oh, I need to play this game. And then, like, even if it hadn't been for Jonathan Sims, I would have loved this game. Like, it is so good. Like, everything is so, so good. Music, the game, like, the game design, like, how it's actually played. It's also right up my alley. Love games where I press a button. Love a game where I press a button, you know? It's so good. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm gonna embrace Oblivion. F this.
Fill the empty seat at my side. Join me for a new dawn.
Dang, man. Johnny and Nicole are awesome. The whole team is incredible. Proud to be a part of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. All the voice acting is amazing. I remember when I played the demo, someone came into my chat and was talking about Nicole and how, like, she's, like, also, like, a Twitch streamer and everything like that, so I went and followed her on Twitch. Like, it's so good. Press a button and choose how you die. Real!
You fool. You can feel her gravity envelop you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Why do I feel so cold?
Well, and she's gone. Rip, I guess. Okay, goodbye. The reference track for this was Attack on Titan.
That's so based. That's so based. I love Attack on Titan.
Oh my god. I'm very happy in your orbit. F you, Johnny, for real. It's like, F you, Jonathan Sims, this is fine. And another one bites the dust. Okay. You do not get the chance to join her at her side. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
Oh, where did she go?
Poor Broken. I do have to run, though. Thanks so much for playing. I'll catch the VOD later. Thank you for being in the chat, man. Have fun. Oh, mommy, come back.
She's gone.
My boy Paranoid.
Is this the end of the world? Did she end herself?
I guess so. Where is my... I feel bad, but also great boss. Lovers enemies thing. Bye!
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
My cat's on the floor. I don't know where she went. I don't know how we're even gonna go about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I should feel better with her gone. But I don't.
Speaking of enemies to lovers, okay. Yeah, Bunny?
I feel anxious. Does anyone else feel anxious?
Paranoid agrees with you, Broken. Don't worry. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. It's calling us, and not in a good way.
I think we make everyone hate us this time. Are you a red light? Because stop.
I don't want to look at us.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Ignore him. I'm not fully scared of mirrors, but I still sometimes get scared of mirrors because of that one horror movie, including mirrors. Fair enough. I don't know this horror movie, but every time I think about the, like, don't look in the mirror thing, all I think about is, like, Cecil from Welcome to Night Vale and how he's, like, canonically has a phobia of mirrors. I don't want to look at this. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Do you feel hurt because you've been stomping on my dreams for 2 years now? Oh, do your feet hurt? Oh. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Oh my god. Oh my god. She is large. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Fragile vessel for real. I think it was literally called Black Mirror and just about an entity that could kill anyone as long as a reflection. She became the cabin? Kind of? So, like, she's, like, at the cabin. So, like, we're, like, in the cabin right now. She is... Hey! What are you doing? What are you doing? Ugh. She was scratching my books. A black kitten? Yeah, this is my cat. Her name's Artemis. She has no brain. No brain. Just fluff. No brain. Do you see that? That was her one brain cell hitting the corner of the screen. Oh, and it's gone. Do you see that? Oof. 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 This reminds me of the cave. It's really your desk job. Oh my god, I know you're. She's a spooky kitty, just like she's stupid, is what she is. She's very stupid. She's not smart. She's not intelligent. She's purring right now. She's having a great time. She's just wow. She's yeah. She's a little. She is an orange cat stuck in a black cat's body, right? Right, baby girl? Look at that. Look at all those thoughts that are not happening in her head. Mwah. All right, you get to sit on my lap now. Fragile vessel, for real, for real. Do we want to do some exploring? We can do a little bit of exploring. I think I've asked all these questions. Are you the princess? Do you know what the world's beyond this place? Are you the one that trapped me here? Do you know they let her out of there? Sure, let's do that one. I've never done that one. Girl, like, want to do the dishes? All right.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Huh. Make a life. Take the lemons back. I'm so glad that we found some Portal enjoyers, guys. Wow. Are you gonna chill there? Okay, she's chilling in my lap now. So that's, I guess, where she is now.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Okay. I can't kiss her. I can't kiss her. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
You can't hear her purring, but she's purring very loudly.
This one is dominance. A figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
That's fun.
Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Oh, that's a little bit different. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I guess that's true. I've already asked the rest of these questions, so I'm gonna ask what happens now.
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Okay. Guys, if I do this, the game crashes. I want to put the entire lemon speech, but it might take up all of chat. I know the lemon speech is, don't worry. Alright, we're gonna let her forget, alright? She asks me. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It might be different this time. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
You won't.
You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. A godly vessel. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Alright, I've been thinking, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons. The cat's still here, guys. She's freaking out, though. Alright, she's gone now. Do you want to get out? Like, do you want to leave? Yeah, okay. Okay. What ending do we do now? Buddy having a Karen moment. Alright, what ending can we do now? Hold up. I am Cave Johnson. Okay, we done the Fury. Actually, that's not it. Actually... Ooh, we could do this. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, here we go.
You're here to...
Okay, we're gonna choose to enter the basement
You make
without
your
taking the blade.
The interior blade. The door to the basement, her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is some...
Don't let it fool you. It's... Good. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. I am...
Okay. So we examine the chains.
You're only making...
Thank you.
You're making... No. You walk... They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have...
Maybe it's doubtful.
And then we're gonna go
okay.
check upstairs.
You attempt to make your... Is someone else...
Return to the bottom.
You make your way to the bottom of the... Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess.
If I could just...
She barely... As she rips her... It's the blade. Or you won't...
Okay, and now here we're supposed to select Slay the Princess. Pour up with a potato cannon with a microwave honey bun. What?
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess. The wound. Okay. There's no go.
She's gonna start attacking me now.
Bastard.
The princess pushes, wounded, but
You've made
it's an act. Don't waver. As you ready your knife, forget about...
Okay, so
Though
the
your
princess.
nerves are seizing. You seize them. We can still...
And then you're supposed to give up.
Are you serious?
Alright, this is gonna be
As
different
what's
now.
left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room.
Okay.
Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed out. We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place.
Very animalistic.
If we're very lucky,
yes.
they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Or hi, Sammy.
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
Yup. Okay, chapter 2, the Beast. I've never gone the Beast before.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Dude, I found that out recently too, and I was like, that's crazy. Like, that's actually crazy. Want to guess why Milo's not here? It's the same reason as most times. Fell asleep. Okay, so there's 2 different endings I can go here now. But hold on. But I've never gotten the Beast before, so honestly, I've never gotten the Beast before, so I'm just gonna do whatever. Christmas Cats is Last Christmas about a gay couple. That's fun. F it, we ball.
You're here to slay her.
Alright, I've never gotten
If
this
you
ending
don't,
before.
it will be the end of the world.
Dang, man, that's crazy. We definitely get hunted, right? As, like, the new voice, for sure, right? Okay, no.
Don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
Yeah, okay, Jonathan.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. If he doesn't remember what happened,
Knew it.
then something else must have trapped us here.
I knew it was the hunted.
You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess.
Jonathan Sims is an SS plus class yapper. It's You're so correct. You're so correct for that. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. You're so correct. Yes, definitely. 100%. I'm just seeing if there's like a chapter 3 for this. Jeez, there is so much. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna hope for the best. Ooh, Crispy Chicken, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying your stay. No, it's just, I guess we just proceed to the chat.
A warning before you go any further.
He is also the voice of Jonathan Sims from the Magnus Archives. Like, he's a person who wrote and voice acted that. Forgot to push that button, it's all good, it's all good. So if you're a person who's on TikTok a lot, you've probably heard his voice there, because a lot of his audios get, like, quite popular on there. Like, I'm trying to think of the most popular one. The one with, like, the circus girl that's just like, you don't want to turn on the light. You won't like what you see. And this is like, and then the person's like, are you, like, one of those? I feel like if I showed you it, you would know what I'm talking about. Anyways, he's voice acting a lot of other stuff. Like, he's voice acted in, like, a bunch of other podcasts. I had thought the narrator sounded like the narrator from Stanley Parable. They sound so alike, they could be brothers. I think it's just because they're both British. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's just because they're both British. I think that's it.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He does. He has a really good narrator voice, for sure. He also used to be part of a band. He was the singer of a band called The Mechanisms, which was a steampunk pirate band where he and his friends role-played as immortal pirates that roamed around the universe, documenting stories and telling them in folk songs. This is real. This is true and real. He's pretty good at singing. Has questionable motives. Yeah. I mean, true. Do you guys want to hear one of my favorite songs by him? Yeah, you do. Hold up. But he sings good? He does. Let me find my favorite song by him. Hold on. VOD viewers are just gonna hear, just the game music in the back, but you guys are gonna hear it. Hold on. Oh my god, give it to me from the mechanisms. Dang. Okay. So he doesn't sing the beginning of this song, so I'm gonna skip until he sings, okay? Oh, that was nice. I did that almost, like, exactly. Are you guys ready? Yeah, you are. Here. So the guy that's about to start singing is Jonathan Sims. The same voice actor. So not this person, but the guy. I love him. The voice of the pirate. He can do the best sea shanties in the world? Yeah, he can. Oh my god, dude. If you guys want to check out the band, it doesn't exist anymore because the band, like, broke up, like, in 2020. Just because, like, they were all like, we got too old. We're in our 30s now. We don't want to do this anymore. But it's called The Mechanisms. Oh, you, actually, do you want that one? Hold on. Years and 10 millennia. Like, and once, not once. Have you said please? Alright. Wait for it. Wait for it. Incredible plight. Are you ready for this? Shall we do with a drunk space pirate? What shall we do with a drunk space pirate? What shall we do with a drunk space pirate? Distant stars away. Hey! And distant stars away. Yeah. Jonathan Sims, everyone! Hey, hey, the warm home rises. Hey, hey, the warm home beckons way. Hey, the warm home beckons distant stars away. In a spacesuit. A national treasure, for real, for real. So I need you guys to know that while I'm playing this game, this is what's playing in my head. I'm just like, ah yes, Johnny DeVille. Boots and stars away, hey! Anyways, so yeah, so Jonathan Sims, you know, just Jonathan Sims things. But in the mechanisms, his name was Johnny DeVille. So if you ever want to look up pictures of, you know, Pirate Jonathan Sims, you look up Johnny DeVille. Anyways, I love this guy. Alright, here we go. For VOD viewers, that was Drunk Space Pirate by the Mechanisms. Anyways, you know, now you guys...
Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature?
That's the same guy! Like, that's the same guy!
I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered.
And then he says, kill the princess. Kill the princess. And dies away.
She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
There's some voices in here that sound like very, very much like Johnny DeVille. Like contrarian, stubborn, cheated. Sounds like just like really close. Like really close. He has so much range. I know!
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously.
Like, this man is crazy. This man, like, literally at the age of 23 was just like, I want to start a band. And then his friends were like, yeah, that sounds cool. We know how to play instruments. That sounds great. And he's like, I want us to be immortal space pirates. And we have a steampunk theme. And we're going to go to Ren fairs. And then we're going to get a cult following. And then, approximately 6 years into doing this, I'm going to make a horror podcast. And no one's gonna know about the mechanisms until about the last year of this horror podcast. When we stop the band, we kill the band in 2020. And that's when my podcast becomes very popular. And then we end the podcast. And then I start streaming on twitch.tv. I play horror games. And now I'm making another podcast that comes out in January. Just this guy, and then I voice acted a bunch of other horror things, like a game called Slay the Princess. Like, he's just crazy. This guy's life is wild.
Maybe.
Anyways, I'm having a normal time right now. I'm so excited. I don't know what the beast ending does.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time. Wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Do I take the blade? I don't know, man. I gotta approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Yeah, okay.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Bonk. Thanks, Lucifer.
But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone.
Huh. What the F? I think we take the blade. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
Okay.
The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I can't believe I've never gotten this ending before. I've literally played this game for 18 hours and I've not gotten this second chapter specifically.
She growls up the stairs.
Oh, good God.
I can smell you.
Fear.
She sounds almost feral. Impatient. Or maybe eager.
Uh-oh.
You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
A poppy?
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
Yeah, she's definitely not right in front of us. That'd be crazy.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her.
Is she still attached to it?
Remember, she's just a princess.
Yeah, she looked it.
She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping.
Agato!
It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
Fear. Lots of fear. Yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. That surely doesn't get us killed.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright.
Fear.
Yes, shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Oh, good God. Okay. Okay, where? Don't you hear that clinking? She's in chains again. We're fine. You're about to attack me, aren't you? I can see right through you. We don't have to kill each other. You know that, right? Move. Stand still. Did you hear that clinking? She's in chains again. We're fine. Slide to the left. Okay, well, because this is the first time I'm doing this, I'm gonna do what I would do. I mean, we can see you're about to attack me, aren't you? I can see right through you. But she's gonna attack me anyway, but here we go.
There's a shift in the humid air, and something enormous, the princess, lunges from the shadows, her maw unhinged and dripping, her eyes fierce and full of hunger.
There's a full animation? Whoa! Whoa, that's not normal. Usually, wow, okay, dang.
She's too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her domain. You are devoured.
Oh, we just die. Okay, sick, nice.
Guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it.
Oh, dang, okay. We don't die.
You are in a dark and caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time.
Nim, that's actually the funniest answer ever. What's the opposite of I was gonna say something like, you know, your cat is like on something and you just go, hey, stop that, hey. That's the opposite, but that was way funnier. Like, we're inside her stomach.
You spoke when you needed to act.
The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
Oh, that's so cool. Ooh.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
That's crazy.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A proper room of rats, and rats make me crazy.
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
Okay.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her.
Tell her you're not into getting eaten alive. I don't think that's gonna work. It's already happened.
Her chains. She's loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
That's crazy, bro.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
Tell her to roll for Constitution.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison.
Yeah, Lucifer?
I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
I can't. It's too late, man. It's there now.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here?
Who knows?
Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something.
I will try.
You still have that steel claw. Tear through her before we are her. Survive. Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in order to leave, we could at least deny her that. That is a bad thing to do.
Oh, well, we could, though. Dang, that's crazy, bro. The real questions. Can you talk to the cabin? You could have asked me before swallowing me alive. Spit me out or I'll kill myself and nobody gets to leave here. I have my steel claw. I could use it to hurt you. Dig with the steel claw. Fine, you can leave. You can leave. Just let me go. Screw you. Slay yourself. Okay, but can you talk to the cabin? Is that's a base question.
I understand it, and it understands me. Talking is for those who don't know how to listen.
Okay. I want to see what happens if she knows what my answer is. Spit me out or I'll kill myself and nobody gets to leave.
I'm so very, very patient. If it takes lives and lives and lives to swallow my way to freedom, then that is what I'll do.
Okay, well.
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slough from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
Oh, what a way to go.
The cage is still locked.
Yeah, probably because I'm stuck in here, man.
I don't think we can talk our way out of this. We are drowning in death. There's no more space for words.
Ooh. I kind of want to know what happens if I just die. Like, I have my steel claw, I could use it to hurt you.
You threaten me, but you don't act.
Yeah, she does not like that.
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slough from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
Huh, it just repeated dialogue. That's weird.
I don't think we can talk our way out of this. We are drowning in death.
I don't think I've ever gone repeated dialogue before like that. Wild. Alright, guys, do we... I guess we slay ourselves.
In an act of spiteful defiance, you pull your weapon to your throat, your shaking, ulcerous hand clenched tight around its hilt. And then you draw it across your bubbling veins.
Oh, there's an ad. I see. We wait for the ad. We wait for the ad. We just wait in darkness for the ad to end. While I sip my tea. Guys, I wanted Earl Grey, but I didn't want to bother putting Earl Grey into, like, a reusable tea bag, so I used the tea bags that we just have, and this Earl Grey is just not great. It's not very good. Like, on the package, it literally says light Earl Grey, and it tastes it, man. It tastes gross. It tastes not great. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. My bad, I guess. My bad. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11. Oh, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, welcome back from the ads, guys. We're doing the rest. Let's go.
Your blood flows out, filling the tiny space inside the princess. You start to fade.
These are bad images I do not like.
A waste of a good life.
Hunted? Okay, dang, man.
It's better than giving in to her.
Dang, man.
But in the end, the opinions of stray voices mean little in the grand scheme of things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The opinions of stray boys. What a baller line. Chapter 3, The Wild. Okay. Surely this goes well for me.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
I've gotten this ending before. Just puts my favorite art I've made in a while. Yo, Odin, now you are a path. A path? Yeah, but I've gotten this ending before, but in a way different way. So I think I'm gonna try to do something different than I did last time.
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
Okay.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
The fact that you can't recognize the princess's voice is concerning, narrator.
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
Well,
I think this is our third?
Third sounds right.
That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
She ate us.
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
We got eaten.
We're part of her because she consumed us.
Yeah.
Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one.
Oh, she can
But
hear
you
us.
don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
It shouldn't count as her eating us if we offed ourselves.
Oh my god, Stubborn's here. This is excellent. Excellent. Stubborn's here.
We're still here, though. And if we're safe, isn't that better?
I guess this is fine. Doesn't feel half bad. Miles better than being dissolved, anyway.
Okay, Stubborn. This is not what I wanted to hear from you.
She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
Can we talk about this from the narrator's perspective, where he like knows that our perception of her is like how she is. So like like he's just like, so she ate you, and so now you think that, oh well, rip, I guess I die. Like dang, man.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
The princess is right though. Like in technicality, we are supposed to be one. Like he is the person who ripped us apart, right? So like, huh. Why would anyone, why are you being nice to me? Aren't you a monster? Did you eat me? I feel like the pressure of the outside world is pushing in on us. So we're supposed to be, what are you, right? Okay, you, narrator, how do I stop her? Okay, I'm gonna do the explore. This thing watching us, what is he?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you.
The princess is ringing in my ears that I can and I will never forget. That's very beautiful.
That's not an answer to our question.
It's not.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
This is true.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
I think last time I got this, I was like, we like fused together more, so I'm gonna do the ending where like we don't do that.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together.
Okay.
She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
Huh. Alright. Wait, was there more exploring stuff? No, okay. Okay, you, narrator, how do I stop her?
You can start by remembering that you exist, and not as some part of a Gestalt entity formed with the princess.
Gestalt.
You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body, separate from hers.
That's crazy, dude. I wonder if this is how he, like, pulled them apart in the first place. If he did this, where he convinced that there was two beings inside this one. Because that'd be very interesting, right?
I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now?
Hero, you're not helping.
And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this. The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
Stop vibing with her. There's a knot in my necklace and it's driving me nuts. Hold on, I have to fix this. How the F did this happen? How did you happen? Why are you like this? Necklace, stop. Oh, this music is starting to sound like Little Nightmares. Oh my god, I got it, and then it went back. I'm gonna cry. Hold on. Oh, did I get it? What the F? How did... It's getting worse, man. It's just getting worse. It's just getting worse. Oh my god. Please, 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 please. Oh my god. Okay, I got it. Let's go. The narrator don't like the vibe in there. I know.
We can't go back to that.
We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Okay, geez, okay, dang, alright.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping. A heartbeat.
Hunted, you need to stop vibing.
Like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Me, an empath, I don't think she likes that ending. Genuinely, the funniest trend on TikTok was people, like, doing that, where they're just like, me, an empath, and then stating something very obvious. Like, that was peak TikTok right there.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Uh-huh.
Don't look at it!
Oh shoot, what are we not looking at?
Hold
I
yourself
wanna see it.
together. We're no strangers to effort. We can push this back down. Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Gaze at the terror in your heart. Bury it now before it's too late. In 2019 was peak cosplay TikTok. I'm convinced that was world peace. Cosplay, oh, man, I wish cosplay was still, like, as popular on TikTok, man. Because, like, it was so fun to scroll down on TikTok and just see cosplay after excellent cosplay. Anyways, we're gazing at the terror in our heart.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
Sorry, man.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. I can remember it now. I didn't like being eaten.
That's crazy, dude.
I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. And she didn't care. She didn't care at all.
Dang, the voices in my head real.
At least we didn't have to sit through it to the end. But I think she owes us, don't you, lads? She barely felt more than a little indigestion while we burned away inside of her.
Don't we, lads? Let's go!
As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too.
Did we still have the knife?
You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Okay.
No! I devoured you! I won! I put things back the way they were supposed to be!
Mm-hmm.
Some divisions, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Whoa. Yo, what's up? Just joined stream? Hello! How you doing, D?
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole.
We're playing a game called Slay the Princess, where you do basically everything but slay the princess.
And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be.
Dang, man. Dang, man. The question is, how are you? Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Playing, like, this is like my favorite game right now, basically. Oh my god, dude. Oh, this game is so good. I checked earlier how many hours I've played in this game, because someone asked, basically. And it's now at 20 hours. I've played this game for 20 hours. And I'm gonna get all the achievements eventually, at some point. Yeah. This princess is about to die.
At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Welcome back, Milo.
I feel empty, don't you?
I don't know, man.
This doesn't feel like a fight. This isn't what I wanted. Where's the victory in this?
Aw, Stubborn wanted to fight, man. It's not the right ending for you.
I feel safe.
She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live.
Do we have to do this?
You have to. You know you have to.
I never wanted to kill you, not really, but we can't do the same thing to each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us. Cut her free or slay the princess. Do we want to cut her free? Or do we want to slay her? Save her? You know, Dee, you just came here, so yeah, sure.
You devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming.
You call me a devious little bastard. Okay, narrator.
And that other thing is...
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
We'll just have to wait and find out when it happens.
Uh-huh, will it happen though? I'm not sure about that.
Just ignore him. What's he gonna do? Lecture us into submission? He can talk all he wants.
It's hilarious when the narrator insults a player. I love it so much. It's so funny. Also, like, sometimes he can control us, but generally not in Chapter 3, so...
You're tired, aren't you?
Yeah, that sucks, narrator.
No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever.
Sorry, man.
You cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. And good luck getting her out of here.
I'm very happy.
I didn't think you would do that after everything.
She's just like a little... She's just... Why is the voice of the hero kinda... I have some excellent news for you. They're all voice acted by the same person. All of the voices in my head.
It's so cold without you.
Okay, this ending's sad. I don't like this. Oh, and there she goes. Goodbye. Well. But you don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
The one bites the dust.
Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Okay, I kind of want to get the endings where everyone hates me, so of course you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not for the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Death. Real death. Screw that. This can't be the end. It just can't.
I'm just getting gender envy from his voice, man. You and, like, literally everyone in the Magnus Archives fandom. For real. Stubborn is... I love Stubborn so much. Stubborn's voice is... yes. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Okay.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Uh-huh.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Okay. Let's find out about this vessel. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, twisting vines in search of answers. She will make for a curious heart.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Please do. Hi, Grim.
Do not mourn her. She has found what she yearned for.
This is true. Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. A wounded vessel. Alright.
You're on a path in the woods,
I'm thinking
and at the end of
one
that
more
path
ending.
is a cabin.
One more ending.
And in
What
the
do we want to
basement
do?
of that cabin is a princess.
Ow, ow, ow. Just gave myself a foot cramp. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I'm okay. I'm fine. This is fine, guys. I'm doing fine. This is fine. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, you know what? I know what we're gonna do. Yeah, I know what ending we're gonna do. Have you done Thorn yet? I have, and I did it by accident, and it was crazy because I was like so you'll find this out about me, but I'm not a big fan of like romance and stuff. Like so like my entire chat was like, you need to kiss her, right? And no one knew what that ending was. And then, like, I was like, I'm pretty sure there's not gonna ever be an option to kiss her. I'm pretty sure there's never gonna be an option to kiss her. And then we did the Thorn ending. We did get the option to kiss her, and my chat went wild, man. Oh boy.
You're here to slay her.
We kissed her, don't worry. I know what we're gonna do.
You make your way. A warn. She will. We're not gonna ignore.
We're gonna do a prison ending. We're
The
gonna do the prison
interior
ending I
of the
didn't
blade.
do last time.
The door. Don't let. Good. You walk. She focus.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me?
You step forward.
Oh, I'm probably chained. So,
She's unarmed.
thank you.
We'll be fine. Don't know.
So here we are. What an awkward start to. Oh,
You know. Oh, you walk up. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't.
Maybe it's doubtful.
I'll be here.
You would. Some. You make your easier.
I heard the door slam. The knife.
You cut into her. The blade. She didn't. So free. How is?
Thank you.
No, we won't. As the princess of. Wait. What? Stop that.
I thought that.
Your
Her voice
body
is up in
lunges
her
forward
form.
to sink the blade. Stop
It kind of does.
the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't? I'll make this.
She steps forward and
Maybe I'll see.
then she slits her face. This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything goes.
All right, the prisoner. All right, here we go.
You're here.
I've done a lot of the prisoner stuff too, but you'll see. I don't remember
Oh,
who the
warn
voice
it.
is.
She will. Yes. Don't believe a
Skeptic.
word. Did you?
Skeptic,
No, I
okay.
did. Just ignore.
Did you just say wink?
The only.
We're gonna take the blade.
You take it up. The door. Her voice. I wonder what. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the
Okay.
princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
I guess.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Have a good night, Milo. Yeah, so I can leave. Don't know what that will do, but would sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Oh, have a good night, Sammy.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
I've never sat close to her, like closer to her before,
That's
so I'm
reasonable.
going to this time.
We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh. I think I've made a mistake now.
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists.
You messed up a little bit. I've never done that before. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
Oh my god!
The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
The Uno reverse, what?
Drop the knife or you die.
Jeez,
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her!
man.
I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed?
Is it really a JK? Is it really though? Is it though? Because you wouldn't be the first person to be like, the princess, you know? Like the whole playthrough, man.
I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled?
I mean, I love women, so...
How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
Strangulation can be very distracting. Can it? That's crazy, bro. Okay, so, do we drop the blade and maybe die, or do we try and slay the princess? Like, I don't know. I don't think I've gotten either of the endings that it will give me if I... What do I do? You guys want me to drop it. You guys want me to live, right? Fight back? Alright, you're the first person to answer, so I guess I slay the princess.
You steel your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands, ignoring the stars dancing in your eyes and the screaming of your starved lungs. You strike.
PK do crime.
You fumble your first few attempts, only making surface-level scratches and gouges as your arm flails forward, barely able to obey you.
Oh my god,
But a
dude.
single focused blow was all it took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs, slicing through flesh, striking her heart.
Dang.
The chains loosen. The darkness creeping in at the edges of your vision subsides.
Oh. This is an upsetting ending.
None of this was ever very fair, was it? But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge.
Welcome back, Rambo. Yeah, things are happening.
Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us both.
Okay, you know what? Fair.
And just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
I got an achievement for that. I was really expecting, I guess we didn't die, so there's not a reset, so Huh. Well then.
I don't like this. It was too easy.
I'm with Skeptic. I feel bad now.
It was not too easy. We almost died.
Huh.
That's right. This was an incredibly difficult task, and you performed it admirably. Let's just get out of here. I don't like looking at her body. Plus, he said there'd be a reward. I'd appreciate a reward right about now.
You have the attention span of a fly. How are we supposed to unravel the mysteries of this place if you're so easily distracted by empty promises?
Skeptic is so base for that.
It's better to have a short attention span in a situation like this. There's no use dwelling on the past, especially when it's already set in stone. and especially when your promised reward is not, in fact, empty, and is worth all the adversity you've been through to get here.
I'm so uncomfortable with this ending.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
Mm-hmm.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
You know, I just love pie. The
windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty.
It is empty.
The door. Check the door.
Open the door and accept your reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Okay. If you think about it, without death there is no life. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of what this whole game is about.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward?
Okay, hero.
This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it.
Okay, narrator.
Okay.
Okay.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Like hell it is.
Let's let us out of here. I don't know. I'm pretty okay with this. I was kind of hoping we'd get a better ending for saving the world. Totally off topic, but I just realized how similar the Pinterest and... That's funny.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now.
Okay.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
That's crazy. The narrator's gaslighting us right now.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
We can just slay ourselves. That's wonderful. What do you suggest we do with that?
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
That's
suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. Jonathan Sims, everyone. Yeah, okay, I guess I feel like I know what ending we get after this, but you can only ever have 3 chapters, so, like, I don't know what's about to happen.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Yes. Anyways.
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
I don't have to answer that.
Yeah, the thing is that we're life, so if we die...
That's all we needed to hear.
Alright, goodbye, everyone.
You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart.
The narrator is so funny.
You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yup. Chapter 3, The Grey. Ooh! Ooh! I haven't gone... Like, I've gone The Grey only once before.
In the woods. See? That wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place.
Okay, I'm gonna try to be nice to the Grey this time, because last time I just kind of, like, let myself drown, so...
There are so many more threads to pull once you stop feeling.
Oh, the cold's here. Great. No trees.
That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay?
Cold never feels okay.
I'm feeling nothing. And I like that just fine.
He's fine.
He's not wrong. Sentimentality won't help us here. We need scientific rigor.
Yeah, okay.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
God, you wish. Voice of the Cold is so me for real.
It's our 3rd. What gave it away?
That's crazy, bro.
Your open discussions.
Mm-hmm.
You came around on that awful fast. Have you just been pretending to forget every time?
He's not, which is unfortunate.
I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish I'd been the first.
You wouldn't have done better.
So you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage. That's because there is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed.
Now, to be fair, I've been using it to my advantage. But then again, I haven't been slaying the princess. I don't think I have the achievement for the good ending, because I keep getting restarted by the effing shambling mound.
It's not like it was that difficult to slay her last time. She may have put up a fight, but her flesh is still softer than our blade.
Yikes, dude. That's a wild line.
And now she's dead, and I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave.
I don't know, she drowned us last time.
You already slew her, and you survived. Yes.
Yes.
Then why, pray tell, are you here?
We killed ourselves.
Oh, I know that one. We killed ourselves.
3 a.m.
Why?
The narrator's like, what?
Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward. Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy.
That's crazy, bro.
We weren't. We were bored.
Yeah, I wanted to play more of the video game.
You were bored. I was just unhappy.
I would have wanted a PS5. Real!
There were still answers that we needed to find.
The skeptic is me for real.
It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything.
Narrator's just like, I died for this. And he hates us.
How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us?
The literal whole reason for this to exist.
It just does. And I'm not telling you lots of things, but it's for your own good. It's for the good of everyone.
Dang, man.
It seems to me like keeping secrets didn't help you last time, so you should start talking.
That's crazy, bro.
Fine, the world doesn't stay saved if you die.
Dang, man. Now, I want to be able to actually have courage to give those kiss taps, and I have courage. It's a lot to type.
And if the world isn't saved, then that means she isn't dead.
No, I think she's dead.
Oh, now isn't that interesting? I assumed she'd just be a pile of old bones, but perhaps she's not. There's only one way to find out. We should go see her. Let's try something different this time. We've already seen what happens when we slay her, and I'm not convinced that's a way out for us. I'm not even convinced there is a world to save.
That's what I'm saying. What happens if we don't go to the cabin?
She'll find a way out eventually and the world will still end. The only way this resolves is if you find her and slay her before that happens.
Yeah, okay. And Ghostbusters, oh my god.
We already know he wants us to slay her. Anything he says is tainted by his motivations. Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with either. So long as we don't just do the same thing again. That would be boring.
I've never turned around and left on a third chapter, but I don't think I can. We're about to find out, boys.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Okay, never mind. I can't do it. Proceed to the cabin, I guess.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just... don't muck it up this time, alright?
The man be like, nuh-uh.
What we do is entirely up to us. And we have all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right?
Cold and Skeptic together are... wow.
You aren't here to solve a mystery. You're here to save the world. That's what you say. But how can we be sure?
F you mean nuh-uh.
We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us.
Nuh-uh.
Okay, but we should care about the fate of the world.
Hero, you're in a losing battle here.
Why?
Because we should. I don't know. It's important.
Is it?
The hero really does not belong here. The hero is part of, like, a fantasy novel where it's like, you know, heroes and glory, and, like, Cold and the Skeptic are from, like, a detective noir. And they're both, like, and the hero's just like, I don't get you two, like, at all. What is happening?
Yes. I think.
Don't let them make you second guess yourself. The fate of the world is the most important thing there is.
Sure.
For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real.
I don't think it is.
Of course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else?
Yes.
Maybe we are.
This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Fine.
As soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay, of mould and death and stagnant water. The once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond repulsive.
Any gay, I gotta go. Okay, bye, D. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the rotting wood of the wall.
A ghost? You're gonna be so happy with what happened next.
Is that her? It's like she isn't even there. See? We killed her. You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us. She certainly doesn't look the same as she did last time. Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room.
The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. There's a mirror, that's it.
That's crazy, bro.
The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying?
Wouldn't that
There
been
is
a
no
trick?
mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Crazy.
Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it.
I feel like Cold knows what's going on, like, way more than he should.
But we had it with us when we died. And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too?
Who knows, man? The rules in this place are wild.
Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we slay her. Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again.
You know what? That's not too far off.
I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
He's just emo. Okay, but there's no door. But what's his approach mirror?
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door.
It's so hazy. We should try and clean it off.
Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down.
You said that last time, and I'm gonna make the exact same joke I made last time, which was, man, we're not a malevolent, but okay.
Yeah, we can see it now. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
Yeah, okay, cold.
No way left to go but down. The door to the basement groans open. The air is foul and wet, so thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your skin in layers of grime. The stairs are coated with slimy algae, the wood rotted through in places, reeking of fetid vegetation. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark waters. There she is again. Barely. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
I'm sorry about the last time. Are we good?
You receive no response.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to be good anyway,
Do
to
you
be fair.
think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed.
Hero, do you think she's upset with us? That's crazy. That was my fault? No, it's all good, man. We're gonna get the good ending, trust.
She doesn't seem fully there. I'm not sure she's even capable of being upset. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
You'd be surprised, Cold. Proceed down the stairs.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
Ugh.
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom.
Yes, Nim.
See? She's dead.
Family Guy death pose.
She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do?
And we're standing in her rot.
She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is.
I have not. I'm sorry. It didn't let you through because you put too many caps, but it's okay. But I have not. I have not. If you're in the Discord, you're more than welcome to send it in the QSMP, like, forum page. Like, if you go to forums, there's one that's for the QSMP. I would love to see it.
Her corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind games.
Excellent, Nim. Thank you.
If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this? Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
Okay, we try to survive this time.
You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs. So she is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before?
Whoops, I skipped the line.
Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon, your pristine blade, sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
Shade like from Hollow Knight.
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying, or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table.
Death neutral.
Yeah, this is tricky. But let's talk to her. See what kind of information she has that we don't.
Okay.
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
Okay, well, she can talk. That's good. Is this about last time? I'm sorry. Now, can you let me out? I could rush for the blade, or I could rush to the door. Honestly, kind of want to rush to the door. Kind of want to live this time.
The princess eyes you with a disaffected gaze as you rush up the stairs, but you don't make it past the first few steps.
No. Uh-oh.
The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you. You're swept up in the flood. Your head slams into the basement wall.
Ow. Okay, I actually hope I don't die this time, because that would be awful.
You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness, disorientated, only aware of the surface of the water and the emptiness above. And of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths. There's no way out.
Okay, surely there's a way out,
It's so
though.
dark and cold. I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this?
Just keep breathing. We'll figure this out.
Alright, we got this, we got this, we got this.
Or we won't. It doesn't matter either way.
Cold, you're not helping.
But you don't have time to figure anything out. Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle.
Okay.
You're dragged under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into the freezing depths.
Oh boy,
As you
here
sink
we
below
go.
the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness.
Love accurate bloated body.
I get it. We shouldn't have killed her. Just get it away from us, please.
The past is the past. There's no changing it. There's nothing to fix. And there's not a lot we can do about the present either, not unless we think like we should have been doing all along.
She looks something. She looks like an accurate bloated body. Yep.
But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while her ghastly figure stares down at you, expressionless, as unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
I don't know if I'm gonna actually get any more options than this.
Your lungs fill with water, the same way mine filled with blood. In the end, we're not so different.
Uh-oh. I feel like we just die here. Dang. Alright, so I didn't get any choices there. Dang, there's probably some way of you talking to her that gets you around this. But, well, rip, I guess. But your lungs don't fill, nor will they ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Dang. I've gotten that ending before, so that's why I'm kind of like...
mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt...
No, that can't be right. There has to be something more.
Yeah. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Yeah, don't do that. Like, I'm good, man. Like, even if you weren't gonna get kicked out, don't do that. But hello, Dark. How are you doing? What a wild first chat message today.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Yeah, that's a charity that my friend's doing, as it says. It's for like it's for like cancer research and everything like that. There's way more information in that link than I'd be able to explain, but that's what it is. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is guarded sorrow. She saw herself as alone, but in the end had the courage to share with another. She will make for a deep heart.
A deep heart. Interesting.
Do not mourn her. She has finally been heard.
Dang. Okay, well, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay, well, that's it for today. Sorry, Dark, I know you just got here. And it always ends up like this where you just get here and then I leave. But it is time to go. I had fun watching. Goodbye. I mean, you can leave, but you could also, but if you want, you could stay for the raid. I'm going to raid someone. But if you need to go to bed, that's understandable. Alright, so we have two people who can raid. Do we want to watch, do we want to watch two ghost hunters play, Lethal Company, with Broken Admin, or do we want to watch the shiny one play Tiny Tina's Wonderland? I kind of want to watch Broken Admin play Lethal Company, because that's a game that I've been really wanting to play. Hi, Ella. I'm sorry I'm ending. I'm sorry, Ella. I'm sorry. I think we're gonna raid Broken Admin. Because, like, Lethal Company is quite funny. I think we need to. Alright. So, before we go, another reminder that tomorrow is the first day of the Watchers SMP. So, be here, please, please. I'm very excited for it. We've been working on it for a while, and like, and you know, just, so, it's gonna be, at 3 p.m. PST-ish tomorrow. We're gonna play on the Watchers SMP for the first time. Ooh, and it's gonna be so good. And then, yeah. So I'll see you guys then for that. I'll be in Broken Admin's chat and everything like that, and yes, I will tell you about the edit. Say the princess? Did I miss it? I'm so sorry, Mushroom. I'm so sorry I'm ending. Oh no. Mushroom, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mushroom. You did miss it, but that's okay, because the VOD is there, you know? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I missed Thanksgiving dinner and Slay the Princess. No! You missed Thanksgiving dinner? No. I'm so sorry. Mushroom, but tomorrow, Watchers SMP, you won't miss that. Oh my god, of course there was an ad right now. God dang it. I'm not kidding. That's cool. Well, welcome. So, you're gonna like Broken Admin. He's pretty cool. He's a funny guy. He does ghost hunting as like that's his job. Yeah. Oh, that sucks, Mushroom. Oh, that really sucks. Dang. Mushroom, I will be live again tomorrow. Minecraft. So, that will be fun. VODs are still there. And also, guys, like, I've been uploading, like, shortened versions of these to YouTube. So, if you guys wanted to check those out, that's cool. The second one should be coming out tomorrow. So, yeah. Thanks, Daph. Alright, I'll see you guys over in Broken Admin's chat. Ad jail sucks, but must support streamer. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was gonna just start there. Usually it gives me a warning. It gives me like a snooze button, but not that time. Anyways, I'll see you guys over there. Bye!